Hey, Zach Laban here, coming at you with another episode of Film Shifts. In this episode, we're going to go over the audio gear that I own, the gear that's in my arsenal for audio. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, boom. This episode is going to be part of a series dealing with sound, audio, and everything therein. So I hope you enjoy it. Of course, here we have my Shure SLX mic kit. We got my my Behringer B2 condenser mic, complete with the all of the microphone and all of the accessories for it. So if you want to do like a podcast or something, you can do that. This mic has come in handy a lot for voiceovers, radio stuff, you name it, anything sound related. That's my go-to top shelf quality A+ mic. Where would I be without my Tascam DR70D 4-channel mixer? Man, this thing has saved my butt so many times. Oh my goodness. This is the tried and true, the tested and never fails Tascam 70D. Love this thing. I guess in keeping with the mixers and the Tascam items, I'll move on to my little handy dandy Tascam DR22WL. This thing has gotten me out of many a spot as well. The only thing I don't like about this is you can't really monitor the audio with the headphones in real time. But it's really trustworthy. I have a hard time trusting little, I guess you could say, inexpensive little recorders like this. But man, you just pretty much you set the setting that you want it to do, set it and forget it, basically. This thing, it's the newest of my sound recording devices or little mixer things, and it's definitely, I forget what I paid for it, but it's definitely worth. It wasn't very much, but I definitely recommend this for like your running guns. If you're shooting a wedding or something, it's a good a B or a C recording device. If you're just getting room tone or crowd reactions, or just, you know, overall the sounds of the room, like the music and all of that. This is, oh man, this thing's really, really handy. The batteries, 2 AA's. I don't think I've changed these batteries yet that I can remember. You got your little slide thing, slide on button, and it powers right up. You know, first try. So this thing is awesome. I love this thing. All right, moving on. This is the jammer right here. This thing has seen better days. My little Zoom H2N. You can plug a little line in, or a little cheapy $1 lav mic, or you can use the onboard mic that's in the device itself. Pretty much same as the Tascam 22DR. Just set it and forget it. You got your gain here. A really simple, watered down piece of gear, but it's like I said, it's seen better days. It's kind of shown its age. Unfortunately, I might have to retire this recording device sometime in the near future. I have these little $1 lob mics that I paid $1 for. I guess you can get them, I don't know where they shipped from originally, but you can get them really, really inexpensive. And I mean, they're not the most dependable. I did a really rudimentary, quick bulk. I did a bulk gear purchase from my buddy who was getting rid of all his gear, and he sold me these cheap these $1 lob mics, and they do okay. They've gotten me through a decent amount of gigs, but you know, they have their function, they have their time, and they have their place. But I've really not used these since I've gotten my Shure SLX mic kit. I've not really used these, but like I said, you know, there's time and a place for every piece of gear. And with audio, the more gear you have, the better. But audio gear is expensive. All right. Or audio gear can be expensive. Just, you got to know where to look. You got to do your research. You got to get, you know, talk to some of your film friends and see what their recommendations are. All right, moving on to more shitty gear. This was a purchase that I had made, oh my gosh, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6, something like that. These are a Pyle mic kit, Pyle lob mic kit. Here's your receiver, here's your transmitter. I got the $1 lav mic on there now. Real simple. It's not that dependable. The wiring is bad in these things. I think it's really kind of touch and go. Basically, out in the field, using this unit is not trustworthy, so that's kind of what prompted me to go ahead and bite the bullet and purchase a way bigger upgrade of the Shure SLX. But you know, again, there's a time and place for everything, and this Pyle kit, I can't really knock it too much. It's gotten me through a good bit of gigs. Next we have Audio-Technica AT875R shotgun mic, and various mic clips for, you know, every kind of application you'd ever want. You know, just yeah, man, this is a really handy piece of gear. I don't really have a need for it too often, but it's good to know that it's there. It's reliable, and I mean, I'll be honest, man, oftentimes I prefer the boom track versus the lav mic track. But again, you know, as with everything, there's a time and a place. There's a certain need for a certain gig for everything. And then I found this little wired Philips, like little cheapy cardioid mic, or Philips handheld mic, and it's got a cable to it. You got your 1/4 inch there, your 1/8 inch adapter. You use this, and you use the mixer, and pipe it straight into the channel 1 1/8 inch adapter. You're running and gunning with your little mixer and your handheld mic. You're off to the races, man. Okay, so there you have it. Everything that I own, everything that I throw out of production sound-wise. Audio is very tricky, and it's taken me so very long just to wrap my head around some of the basics of audio. So I hope you learned a lot. I hope this helped a little bit. And remember, this is part of a series dealing with specific audio topics.